I think on Ancient he wasn't good, but he's actually usually not, so that's one thing. But he doesn't have it in this veto. Big Bandit.
Big Bandit. Ooh. All right, that's simple to get it over the top of some Young. Ooh, they don't check the corner. Searson, clinical execution of the two. Simple gonna continue to start hot so far in this pistol, and that's something that Simple wasn't able to do yesterday. On none of the 3 maps did he have one of those, you know, lightning quick kickoffs. Instead, he had to claw it back in each of the second halves and never really did on map 3. Here he is in a clutch. 2 kills into the round already. Oh, there's number 3. Crimbo just gets owned. Tizian comes off that plant. Simple has to go out.
Okay.
Okay, Simple's back. You don't need to see them when you can just sense them.
This is an interesting spot. I mean, we see mid is completely evacuated, so there's room for actually this lurk to come in from Electronic. Pressure on the site hold, but they have 3. My God, Searson, ice cold.
Oh, Bit stomps 5 and down out of the round. Oh, Bit gets a second kill, Perfecto killing Crimbo. That B site just got evaporated. Now, there is a pretty fast flank from Tizian, but the bomb's also planted, and there's so many players on this site from Navi that they have nothing else to do other than consider every single option. So
that was a weird round.
Yeah, shouldn't go any better, but Searson at least kicks it off with the kill towards Cat, and then finds SDY up close. This 3-man cohort, a little bit slower to get downwards, and this is rock solid. Big 5 kills, no deaths, just perfect. He's got Simple to worry about it in a second. That's him clotheslined. Favin on the op. Crimbo's AK, connector smoked, and Crimbo gotta be a bit cautious about it, so that's gonna give the timing to Simple as he just sulks back into his post plant on ramp. Perfecto forever in the palace. CTs, a ton of utility. I mean, they could smoke both of these held positions. They'll keep one for bomb. Perfecto wishing he had some kind of way to pry through, but it's gonna have to be a risk at some point. Simple, he can just end it as he does. He takes damage though in the process of that. Crimbo jumps on top of the bomb and Simple just shoots him straight through it. The 25-second mark, and the hit's about to commence. Looks like Tizian's finally gonna get a good test inside his sight. Some Young chucking out the connector smoke so that Cat doesn't need to be worried about. Tizian comes in, big 2 kills, tries to wiggle his way out. Tabson offers us 1 frag, but it's Some Young looking to just end it all. He pushes Simple into the clutch, but not enough time for anything to happen here. So they play against the clock, and then because Tizian does as much as he does, as quickly as he does.
Solid.
Yeah, like toes. Simple catching Tabson on the jump down. Oh man.
They messed the boost up, so Searson wasn't aware of that.
Caught sleeping. Simple dodges the... Nice. I mean, that is something that I feel like would have missed every time yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, it just would have missed yesterday, and that was the sad reality. Simple just missed that sharpness, but now here he is, folks. With a little bit of momentum into the B hit. There's only 2 CTs here, one back by Market, exiting into sight, and the other one deep on Cat. So deep, in fact, that Some Young does get a chance to just simply run out. Finds Crimbo, despite being low health. Simple still in apartments on a 1/4 HP. Comes through with the second, and the bomb plants also Simple's. Tabson. Oh, he sees them falling away, but this is a 3rd kill that comes out from Navi. A 3 versus 5, and the last 2 CTs have to go for a save. They could not buy a round right now. It's a cool component of Big. Favin pushes deep through the underground and gets caught by Bit.
Jeez.
Just as he wanted to turn his attention back towards it. It's a clean headshot out of Bit, as we've come to expect every time. Honestly, a dominating T side at this point, shooting for 12 best case. Searson locked into the underground, 2 players ahead of him, nobody around to support.
Yeah, it really comes down to how close the next player is. Oh, Bit's being so careful about this. Oh, he gets away with his health too. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Nothing going well here. That's the second time the rifle to support dies. First for Searson in the underpass push. Wow, these peaks are so insanely tight, man.
We get something out of Tizian.
Yeah, that's nice.
Therefore, something for Big. Good spot from Crimbo.
Ooh,
Could
yeah.
definitely catch Electronic off. Sure enough. And Tizian has seemingly gotten himself a little more impact. So 20 seconds, man advantage big, health advantage over bit. That's going to unleash Simple ever so slightly.
Oh, no.
Taps into the head of Crimbo. Bomb being committed to. Here comes Tizian, and he wins a round. You go to A site, you give Tizian chances, and misses timing on Tizian by a few seconds, but Tizian could still just offer the kill, and he will. Thought the Stairs player had that held, but Perfecto wasted no time sliding outwards. Top mid peek from Tabson. Denied this time by SDY. Crimbo will finally catch that kill in Underground. Seemed like normally he had fallen off of that spot.
Ooh, 2 answers back.
Simple just kind of doing his own thing over towards the B site. That's number 2. So low health Electronic. A dented Perfecto.
Do they know where Searson is?
No, he hasn't done much this round.
Utility is all on SDY coming through the Palace. So this could leave Searson open to be able to frag. He has a chance. Late round situation. He's trying to update information as much as possible. I think maybe now has the idea that they could be out.
Definitely saw the gun. What?
Oh.
He saw a barrel sticking out Palace. Didn't scope in fast enough for the peek. Good damage from Crimbo. But man advantage still up here for Navi. Favin gonna have to come through with the 1v2 to close the half. Peeks while bombs being planted, and Perfecto keeps it sharp. Navi. Open A site at the very least here for Big. So if they want something in the pistol.
All right.
Yeah. What did Tabson do to deserve that?
Nothing.
You know, maybe he should. Maybe he needs to take the gloves off, get a little dirty here in the server, because right now it's just Navi that's nasty. Big just can't keep up. 5 versus 3 for the CT retake. Again, just sharp, and it's every player. Perfecto in with another headshot. Tizian's gonna get this attempt going, but Perfecto, that is as clean as he needs to be. 3 USP taps. Just no T-sides. No T-sides at all. So let's see what they have to offer us here. A bit inside of the site. Loses Perfecto, so things get a little sketchy. Electronic tries to slide up, and Searson's Tech 9 hits the mark, but Simple's bailed him out of similar situations in the first half, and there's nothing stopping him from doing it yet again, except for Crimbo. Crimbo jumps up Van, knocks Simple down a peg. Here comes SDY, and he also gets caught by the same situation. So down it goes. Ooh, cat kill comes in from Electronic. That's going to give him a good time to run over towards Market. He'll get there before the T's can get out. He goes straight towards back door. Now 2 rifles, so less emphasis on Perfecto. Bit maybe primed for that element of surprise. We're talking 10 seconds, and nothing comes through from Big. It is a total shutdown out of Navi. That kill towards Catwalk, and that last incendiary.
And the kill comes because there are some mid-utility.
Just kind of caught off by the A hit. Electronic. Back to the success for Navi, maybe.
Oh, they interrupted the tactic completely.
Yep. So, game of cat and mouse. Oof. And Simple back towards Ticket as opposed to floating in the no man's land. Of course, Navi did such a fantastic job in the first half that this is a tough game for Big to play. 1 round win, 1 round loss, 4 in a row now, back and forth with guns. So even as we sit here and praise Big's, variation and aggression and different tempo, Navi have a solution 1 round after. They did it at B, now they've done it at A. They can sit back and wait as the final 50 seconds start to fizzle out. We get Big just sitting back in mid. Sitting on their laurels. Tabson gets bit at the very least, but with such a cost, he's on 40 health. The time's not there.
Yeah, they're not really working on anything. They're still very far back for the amount of control they need to get before they can feel comfortable executing. No one's on an aggressive lurk, and now that op might be unretrievable. They'll make it to be. It looks like they are going to try to go for this.
Oh, Simple doesn't pull the trigger just yet.
Yeah, but he spotted them. Oh, he doesn't know if they've made noise. He comes out, he's dead.
Recovers.
And now, it's time to turn back for Tabson. Leaves the money in an uncomfortable spot, but...
Molotov here to try to disrupt SDY. He just stays tucked. Simple already with 1. Some Die Young comes in. with the wallbang frag to Faven. Simple gives good cover, and I love this duality between Simple and SDY, but Tabson, he's got something going only for a moment. Perfecto finds the spam through smoke, and we have Searson in a clutch. Now, he's got a bit of it in his blood, but we haven't seen much of it in this game. He tries to cross back. There's the first one, and at only a quarter of his own health, not too shabby. Searson looking for that second kill as we get that wrap back around from Bit. He has managed to reposition nicely. Second kill's in from Searson. He just needs to piece it together. Perfecto's to his left. Perfecto's going to peek right into this scope, and if Searson can just hit him with the gut punch, then that's all three. He knows. He tucks, he hides, he holds, he jiggles, and he's got it. The time is not enough. Searson with a clutch to give Big 10.
Oh, that's what.
Trying to run it back. Flashes all over. Electronic, good challenge. Tizian puts ice on that one as quick as he can, but Simple, sure enough, looking to replace the dead body. Oh, gets called out by Tabson. Little gap. Sure enough, some die young. Headshot through the smoke. CZ of Bit could be easily replaced if he's just allowed a little more space out of the top of connector.
Smokes are going to come up in a second. Oh, they're gone.
Teaser stuck in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. They sit on site, side by side, and look to maybe go deep. If they come around this corner, they could just win the duels, but Sumdai Young's been shooting sharp, and he's ready. They could line up. Sure enough, they just sweep away the final two for a 15th round to Navi.
A very impressive map, just by the quality of rounds one. Well,
a couple missed shots, but Bit right there to recover. So unfortunately here for Big, they're just running out of steam, and this is Navi just full speed ahead. 16-10 to close out Mirage. A phenomenal T-side that put Big in such a position that a pistol could have made the difference. 4 rounds at the start of their own T-side to give us a little hope for the German camp's comeback, but comes back around the edge. He's got players just breathing down his neck. He waits. Simple comes through the kill. Searson just shoots Electronic out of it, and then that long split comes in wonderfully for Big. A 2 versus 4, the bomb's up cat, so no need to take any kind of a gamble on the cross. Just a swap to the USP, and what should be a shoe-in. Quietly clumped. Smoke down for Simple. Bit. Good for the first one. Simple comes back around. That's bomb drop. Things get awkward. Tabson, teen kills. Oh! And Sumdai Young comes out from the corner, so that one just evaporates.
Wow, that's harder than it looks. They shut him down. They go for the deep CT.
Electronics right here, and he's dead. So that's an evacuation route for Searson if he wanted to take it, but instead he doubles back just in case he could catch one on the corner.
Well, they're stopping the rotations, but there's already 3 towards the A site. SDY could get crawled up under from, and he's been very aware of this fight, but Bit goes down behind him. Then once again, he's overstressed. One in Goose.
And that's Electronic. Double kill. Just as they started to get it going. Oh, and Crimbo, he gets caught trying to come up. Oh, not enough time. Wow. He needed that insta-kill on Electronic.
No upper B pushes, even versus long. And, Perfecto dies kind of deep into his angle. Over faces before the smoke comes up. And Bit replenishes his position. You know, locked into the right side. Electronic. Oh, honestly, if he went slower, he probably has an advantage to see Tizian, but a nice off angle still. And that'll make it a 5v3. But we have seen Big kind of end to the wrong side a couple of times. Op is up over on the A site. Looks like this time will be different. Tabson's already kind of setting himself up to catch rotators. All eyes on Bit.
Big moment for him. Pops up from car with nothing. So Tizian low, just like Crimbo. And it's the B site here the way of Big. So Searson doing a good job. Tucks into the deep corner of tunnels.
But they approach with trepidation.
Bit eats a couple flashes. We've got Perfecto in a little smoke pocket. Tabson just gets railed by Bit, and now Perfecto's chance to come through with support off Electronic. It's 2 kills on the back site. Searson, no chance to get into the mix. Oh, the peak finally comes through once he looks away.
I don't know if they have any tells right now that could lead them towards the B split, but I think Navi feel like they've earned some respect on that side of the map. They find it. Oh, but the off angle is so good.
Simple misses the shot, sees the player fall down.
There's no time. Wait, what? They weren't even close to being able to plant that bomb. That actually, they just sent Tizian to die.
Here comes the util. They get ahead of it. It's a little bit quick. Timing doesn't pay off. Not for big. Oh, Simple. Locks in these kills easily alongside Electronic. They just can't get through that. Every time they come close, Electronic's either hiding in corners or this time just holding his ground. Simple hunting as Tabson gave him the tracers. Simple on high alert now. He's got 4 more players to face him. How many does he take down here? Puts out the fire. Oh, goes right back. Down goes Tizian. Up close. Oh. Crimbo gets rocked. flamie finds the support kill, but Simple, oh man, almost just the ace. He does everything he has to, though. Sucks the life right out of this T side. Electronic puts it to the back of the head, and that's another one for Navi. Bit waits for them to push, and as they do, flamie, he has to pay the price.
Oh?
Good flash, but Crimbo regains enough vision and has a good corner to hide in. Ooh,
not bad.
Himself another kill here. Crimbo gonna go hard. 3 frags. USP up close on doors, and that is Navi majority dead. But still with footing inside B site, and still Simple fights. But Crimbo, get the ace. Do what Simple couldn't. Perfecto, hands busy, behind the tall box. Oh, Crimbo, he's gonna get cut down at 4. So now let's watch Perfecto go into the 1v3. Already with the first one, he's got the players pressuring through the doorways. A second kill from Perfecto as he gets pushed to 40. And it's just a matter of a headshot, but Tabson decides not. Oh, that's Searson for you, folks. Wow. That's what Searson does. That's what he does. He has a scout, he'll do that.
Yes. He is the blue spruce goat.
Oh, you think you're Simple? Oh, you are Simple? He's still gonna snatch it away from you. So, beauty of a shot here from Searson. Little impact straight away from big CT side. flamie's gonna play close Humvee, tucks in. He's got a player on left smoke. Completely loses track of that.
Yeah, he's so far in there, and he actually backed up.
Oh, Bit, he gets over top of it. flamie had just cleared that for Searson.
And Bit gets away. Wow. Oh, gets away with murder and his own life. That is nuts. That is crazy.
Layers in the B site.
I don't even know how he got up on double after being inside of the smoke and backing up, and all SDY finds his.
But Tizian, he pushes around long doors. They've still got 2 players over towards tunnels.
This is crazy because Bit is backing up, but Electronic has the A site. He dropped into CT. They're splitting B. The CTs are rotating off to the wrong site. The only way possible they don't run into a T, and Navi have found it. A complete split. And they are following in the tailwind of Electronic to the wrong area of the map. They have no idea what's going on, and I don't blame them.
Oh, they still think there's a guy in Goose. We call that the bamboozle.
Wow. And look at this. They all meet up after their long and arduous journey.
Frazzle-dazzled.
That's crazy, man. There's a small advantage there when they play against new teams. Taps in lower. Oh, Angry wants to fight, and fighting with Crimbo is perfect. Oh, 3 CTs are spotted. If they get out of this, they're in a decent spot. But they kill Simple. They have him locked into the left side. This will be an interesting fight. If he wins this, I mean, I don't care. It's not a major game of graffiti.
It did feel like Big were kind of, you know, slowly but surely trying to crank that dial. We get the, you know, attempt to fight inside tunnels 2 rounds ago. This one just comes straight out of the gate. You've kind of hit that moment where it's either do or die. You know, we're talking tournament life here. Loser goes home, and 3 rounds away from being the losers. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
That's what they were looking for off of the earlier nade, but it's inside of the tunnels that one lands. Electronic gonna do his thing towards mid. Crimbo under pressure, under fire. He's got 2 mollies on him. Absolutely charred. Tabson peeks in through window. Wait for the support to come out from CT, but as he goes for that second fight, Sumdai Young sticks it to him. And flamie just awaiting on the other side of the smoke. That's Navi just putting the slow squeeze, you know, a slow roast in the backside of B. flamie gets around the corner, looking to hang on to the 3 weapons here for Big, but that's going to be Navi. 14 rounds, a 6-round lead, a comfortable place to be in this series. Tizian starts to head up Cat. He's going to join Crimbo in a bit of a mid-pinch. They'll find all of this for free. So we've got tunnels control, we've got Cat control, and soon eyes on mid as well. There's a chance Perfecto goes back and catches Crimbo. That could end up being costly. So could the long hit from Navi. Searson on high alert. Was the high ground. Now drops a little bit lower. And with the smoke in front of him, he's still just going to wait. He's changing position pretty back and forth. Shoots off the flash, finds nothing. Perfecto waiting for a top mid push for the T's, which means we're just going to get this slow crawl closer and closer to the cross.
Second set of smokes. They'll flash through it. And they are playing anti, but somehow Bit still finds that.
So much damage. Tizian, he hits Sumdai Young. He hits Electronic. 32 health between the two of them. But no kills for Big to start this off. Searson tucked by Box. Crimbo, a one and done. There's the offer with his impact. Taps and hit down to 80. Here comes Perfecto, wrapping it back around mid. Searson, he's going to get compromised, and he's all that's left. He tries to run in. SDY sends him packing.
Wow. Yeah. In every sense of the word, they're kind of getting outplayed. Oh, that's too clean here for Perfecto.
And the trade's going the way of Navi, as every player from Navi here on Dust 2 is playing well. It's a turnaround from yesterday, an unexpected loss versus OG. Slow starts every map from Simple.
Oh, they've already got them rotating out of mid. And yeah, Electronic has their spawn now, so they can go up cat. I don't know if they know about this, but they're about to find out.
Yeah.
Wow, the rotations have been fantastic. I mean, I don't know how much credit we can give to Electronic. You know, I mean, he had to do a lot. He's the IGL. I think he's been doing a really great job. I mean, I'll just put it like that. I like the way that Navi are playing. It's super impressive. It's hard to see based on just this one game, you know, because I think we need more context, basically.
For sure.
Just simply put.
Just nice to know that we're going to get more from Navi.
Wow.
With victory here over top of Big, a 2-0 closed on Dust 2 in convincing fashion. That one sends Big home, and we get a much better Navi. A marked improvement from day 1 to day 2 on an individual level.